so the best we can sprint back.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
Okay, I'm going in. Switch up. Oh, Rodney.
How are they snatching these boards?
They're just looking to set up. Oh, okay. That was nice.
I like it. All right.
Good shot.
They have come to play.
And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty. For the teams that aren't going to make the postseason, what's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The dude out there with Wood. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Ntilikina in at the one spot. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers. Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Here's Morant. Last game with 30 points. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr. It has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Takes it in. Oh!
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Morant passes to Brooks. The pass to Adams. From 10 feet out. A putback. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Shoots. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Pass to Wood. Here's the dude, guarded by Jackson. Wood with the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Morant. After the made shot from the dude. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here in the game. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen. And boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in, and the shot goes down.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Los Angeles.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Now here's Morant. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, the average is about 31.5 points a game. The shot's good. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who is able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Kevin, he said they need a huge effort from their bigs tonight to avoid losing all 4 games this season. He said we can make an impact in the paint and provide a deterrent with our shot blocking, but it's also important we run shooters off of that three-point line. There's a fine balance there. Kevin, we'll see if they can do that tonight. Back to you.
That's all for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The dude passes to Wood. Dallas moving the ball around. That one good for 2. 14 points for the dude. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Christian Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Frank Ntilikina. Now, here's Clark. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That's tipped. Irving passes to the dude. Tillman grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Trying to end the drought. Got a hand on it. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Irving leading the charge. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defender?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes, but good offenses always find the weak link.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Bain. He's coming up a 31-point game against Golden State.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Here's the dude. Pass to Pop. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas calls timeout.
Mavericks timeout call. Here come T-shirts. Get out there. We can't hear you.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Jones, the pass to Bain. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Remains Memphis ball.
Over. 44 seconds left to play in the first.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Bane. After the miss from the dude. Comes up empty down low.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 18 points for the dude.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Bane looking around. Shoots over Bullock. No good from 11 feet. And so it's down. Holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get point.
The Mavericks, 27. Hey, please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Kennard is out there with Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Lakers was phenomenal. He tallied 50 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Josh Green's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And defensively, I think he's more than capable. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game. Guard away against Brooks. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Outside, Green. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks with it. Hardaway picks him up. Steps back and shoots. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds.
And depending on what point in the game it is, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one position. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Tillman comes in for Jaren Jackson. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Brooks with it. Now guarded by the dude. lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Dallas. The Dude's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Brooks, the pass to Jones. Back to Brooks. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Desmond Bain. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good. During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a pretty good shooter.
That's him, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket 3 quarters.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Tillman, guarded by Powell. Here's Brooks, and it's Memphis with another.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 after the free throw line.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Dwight Powell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Powell nails both of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Shot from 12. Tillman's shot is off. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Here's the Dude. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Dude.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Hardaway is out there with the Dude. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. The Dude misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Morant kicks to Bane. Offensive rebound. Camp it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jackson.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Back to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson finds Bane. Over Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bane's got 10.
Beautiful touch from Desmond Bane. So good from the mid-range.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Dallas leading by 4. Passes it to the dude. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The dude's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Brooks against Hardaway. Brooks outside. Here's Adams. 6 to shoot. And it's in there. He's got 8.
You got to bring more than that to stop Steven Adams. Using that strength to fight through contact.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. The pass to Brooks. And they recover it. Launches it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. And the Mavericks call time here. Really, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Morant right side. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 6.
How about the touch on the floater? Ja Morant making it look too easy.
Here's the dude. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Brooks.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
It's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 10. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home. Morant passes to Adams. Bane inside the three-point line. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's the dude. Yep, it counts. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Adams trying to free himself up. Bane, no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Josh Green comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. Outside, Bane. Morant surveying the deep. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
The dude, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more.
And just adding insult to injury. He just launches inside and extends his lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 15. High arcing shot, and it's Morant missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Such a wide open look. And that's now 7 points for Jaden Hardy.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Jones, no luck.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And that one's good. The dude.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green, the best of the dude. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now a timeout call.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The Mavericks making a change here. Fouls checked in.
Let me hear you once again.
41 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Will it go? And it's Morant missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to...
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's the dude. Shakes him. It's tipped. Outside, Bane. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
It only takes a couple to fall for Desmond Bane to hit his groove. Then after that, he is rolling.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one.
The Mavericks, 78.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks.
Number 13.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Bane. Here's Brooks. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. That being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Build on a beautiful culture. Those are the teams that win championships. When you think of Dillon Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
Lets it go from 14. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Hits it again. Wow. That gives it 51.
Making it look easy.
The Grizzlies shooting not great, 40% for the game. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. There's the triple. Adams dishes to Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Jaren has size and the ability to finish with either hand. He can take defenders head on.
Tries from 10. Stolen by Jackson. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude.
Substitution on the court.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Morant. Here's Aldama. Offensive rebound. And good that time.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Pass to the dude. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Wood pass to the dude.
Remaining in the game.
A shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mavericks leading by 15. Here's the dude. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to the inside. That one goes in. 16 points for John Morant.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they are not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Stolen away, and he now has a 5-by-5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials are going to call with the foul. And look at the offensive approaches of the team so far.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Brooks checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Tyus Jones.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Mavericks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
Well, in a dominant year where we've watched this team battle night in and night out all season long, this will bring their win total to an impressive 69.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the dude.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provides an intimidation factor his defense needed.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Mavericks, number 13, taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from the dude. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Williams. To the wing on the left. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
The dude. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
Yeah, I'm from Baltimore. What up, Legend. Legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend. Legend. Oh my God. Look at all these blessings. Legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend. Oh my God. Look at all these blessings. I'm a real legend. that's you. Yeah, I'm from Baltimore. What up, legend? Legend. Legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God, look at all these blessings. Legend. 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 Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God, look at all these blessings. I'm a real legend. I don't fake the cause. I learned from these lessons. Defining all the odds. You can stop, drop, and roll. Stop, look, and listen. Coming up in here, you better find your position. I ain't reminiscing. Compare your skills with mine, ain't no competition. You feel my ambition? The way I sleep, I'm aggressive. I'm loving the applause. Lucky 7. Legend. 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 Every time you see me looking at a legend. 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 Oh my God, look at all these blessings. Legend. 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 Every